Hi everyone, welcome to Business English Podcast. I'm Tom.
I'm Mary.
Have you ever felt nervous about speaking English in important meetings or on conference calls?
Exactly. Today we discuss how to speak naturally without overthinking. Stop thinking and start talking.
This topic will help you build confidence, simplify your ideas, and communicate clearly in any business situation.
We will share expert insights, real-world examples, and practical techniques you can use every day.
Our episode is divided into 4 parts: topic discussion, practical tips, an English lesson, and a closing summary.
This journey will boost your communication skills and empower you to speak with ease.
Stay tuned, and remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights. So today we dive deep into speaking naturally without overthinking. It's a game changer in business communication.
Absolutely. Many professionals overthink and stall their ideas in meetings, and that really holds them back.
Overthinking creates hesitation. When we try to perfect every sentence, our natural flow gets disrupted.
Right, and that often leads to missed opportunities during important discussions. It's all about being authentic.
Well, research shows that speaking naturally builds trust and improves teamwork. It makes conversations more engaging and dynamic.
Exactly. In today's fast-paced business world, clear and spontaneous communication is absolutely key to success.
Take for example a sales pitch. A natural tone helps clients feel comfortable and truly valued.
When ideas flow freely, listeners are more likely to connect with the message on a personal level.
By the way, many leaders have shifted away from scripted speeches to adopt more conversational styles in meetings.
Yes, and that change is reflected in better business outcomes and stronger client relationships across the board.
Well, actually, practicing spontaneous speech can be really fun too, as it encourages creativity and quick thinking.
Exactly. And, you see, a natural conversation style lets you adapt to unexpected questions smoothly.
I think that when you stop overthinking, you can express your ideas more clearly and with better confidence.
Right, and it reduces stress a lot. It's like letting your instincts guide you naturally.
This approach has been effective in many case studies, with startups experiencing remarkable growth.
A startup I know improved their pitch by embracing a natural, unscripted style during presentations.
Well, this change led to better engagement and positive feedback from clients immediately.
Exactly. Authenticity truly resonates with people, creating a relaxed atmosphere during tough negotiations.
So basically, speaking naturally means trusting yourself and relying on your own expertise.
Yes, and it also means accepting small mistakes as part of an authentic conversation.
Every pause or stumble shows real emotion and makes you more relatable.
Well, it's important to focus on your main idea rather than perfecting every single word.
Many professionals report that overthinking results in longer, often confusing speeches that lose impact.
Clear and concise communication is always more effective in business settings, don't you agree?
By the way, recent trends show that companies now value employees who can think on their feet.
Exactly. When you speak naturally, you instantly demonstrate adaptability and confidence in any situation.
Well, actually, let me see. Consider how well a natural style works in dynamic team meetings.
Yes, when team members express ideas spontaneously, it sparks innovation and boosts creative problem solving.
The energy in the room increases, and everyone feels more involved in the discussion.
Right, and this approach can transform a mundane meeting into a vibrant, interactive session.
It's like turning a scripted conversation into an engaging dialogue that flows naturally.
Exactly. And you see, many companies now encourage casual brainstorming sessions for this very reason.
I think the key is to balance clarity with spontaneity, ensuring your message is both genuine and effective.
Yes, and that balance comes with practice. Regular casual conversations help you build that essential skill.
Well, in my experience, role-playing exercises are very effective in reducing the habit of overthinking.
Practicing in a low-stress environment makes it easier to transition to high-pressure situations later.
By the way, even a quick mirror exercise can boost your confidence in speaking naturally every day.
Exactly. It helps you observe your body language and adjust your tone to sound more relaxed.
Remember that being natural does not mean being unprepared. It's about finding a comfortable flow.
Yes, and every conversation is a chance to learn and improve your spontaneous speaking skills over time.
I think that by letting go of the need for perfection, you unlock a more genuine communication style.
Absolutely. And as you practice, you will notice improvements in both your personal and professional interactions.
Well, overall, speaking naturally without overthinking is a vital skill in today's competitive business world.
It not only enhances clarity, but also builds stronger relationships with colleagues and clients.
So, to sum up, trust your instincts, embrace small mistakes, and let your ideas flow freely.
Exactly. This approach can transform your communication and significantly boost your professional growth.
It's all about continuous practice and learning from every conversation you have.
Right, and remember, the more you practice, the easier it becomes to speak naturally over time.
A natural speaking style can set you apart in a competitive business environment without doubt.
Exactly. Embracing spontaneity can be your secret weapon in achieving lasting business success.
Well, sometimes we worry about grammar mistakes too much while speaking, and that overanalysis can slow us down.
Small errors are natural and often go unnoticed by your audience, so don't stress over them.
Exactly. It's more important to convey your message than to be flawless in every sentence you utter.
Right, and by focusing on the overall idea, you allow your true personality to shine through.
Think of it like a conversation with a friend. You wouldn't overthink every word, would you?
Casual talks are relaxed by nature, and this approach makes business interactions more enjoyable.
Well, actually, research also suggests that a relaxed speaking style can lead to better decision-making.
Exactly, and it creates a positive atmosphere where everyone feels comfortable sharing ideas.
The more natural your speech, the more your audience trusts your expertise and sincerity.
Right, and that trust can be a major asset in negotiations and client meetings.
So, the key takeaway here is to relax and let your natural communication style emerge.
With practice, you can overcome the fear of making mistakes and speak more freely.
By the way, many language coaches recommend daily practice of spontaneous speaking exercises.
Exactly. Simple activities like journaling your thoughts aloud can make a big difference.
Even recording short audio clips can help you notice areas to improve naturally.
Right, and reviewing these recordings can boost your self-awareness and speaking skills.
Well, you see, embracing imperfections makes your speech more human and engaging overall.
Exactly. It's these natural elements that create a genuine connection with your audience.
Every conversation is a practice session that hones your ability to speak fluidly.
Right, so take every opportunity to speak and let your natural style develop over time.
Overall, our discussion today shows that natural speech is attainable with regular practice.
Every conversation you engage in is a step towards mastering natural business communication.
Exactly. So start today by embracing every chance to speak naturally and confidently.
Ultimately, speaking naturally empowers you to make a lasting impact in any business environment, boosting both your confidence and career prospects.
All right, now let's share some practical tips to help you speak naturally without overthinking in daily business conversations.
Exactly. Start by practicing small talk with colleagues or friends to build your spontaneous speaking skills in a relaxed setting.
One effective tip is to record yourself during practice sessions and listen back for improvement.
This helps you identify filler words and refine your natural speaking pace over time.
Well, also try mirror exercises, where you speak in front of a mirror to observe your body language and facial expressions.
Right, and you can even set a timer to limit pauses, encouraging you to think on your feet more quickly.
By the way, role-playing with a partner is another excellent way to simulate real business scenarios.
Exactly, and this interactive practice can reduce anxiety and make you more comfortable during spontaneous discussions.
Joining language clubs or online discussion groups can also provide a supportive environment for practice.
Engaging in conversations with others allows you to experience different accents and speaking styles naturally.
Well, consider using language apps that focus on speaking practice. They often offer real-time feedback.
Right, and some apps even use AI to help you identify areas for improvement in your speech patterns.
Another tip is to mimic native speakers by watching business talks and repeating key phrases aloud.
Exactly. This technique, sometimes called shadowing, can boost your fluency and help you pick up natural intonation.
Try to record short segments of speeches and practice along until you feel comfortable with the flow.
Right, and over time, you'll notice that you start speaking more confidently and with less hesitation.
Well, another practical tip is to prepare a few key phrases for common business situations.
Exactly. Having a mental list of phrases can help you respond quickly without overthinking during meetings.
Practicing with colleagues during informal gatherings can also be very helpful for real-life practice.
Casual interactions can serve as a rehearsal for more formal business communications later.
By the way, consider joining Toastmasters or similar organizations to practice public speaking regularly.
Exactly. These groups offer a friendly atmosphere where you can receive constructive feedback on your speaking style.
Well, setting small, achievable goals for your speaking practice each day can gradually improve your confidence.
Right, and celebrating small successes encourages you to continue practicing and reducing overthinking.
Try incorporating short speaking drills into your daily routine, like describing your day in English.
Even 5 minutes a day of focused speaking can lead to noticeable improvements over time.
We'll also consider listening to business podcasts to familiarize yourself with natural dialogue and phrasing.
Exactly. Paying attention to how experts converse can provide you with practical examples to emulate.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Each error is an opportunity to learn and adjust your speaking style.
Right, and remember, progress comes with practice, so keep a positive mindset even when things feel challenging.
Sometimes, rehearsing in front of a trusted mentor or coach can provide valuable personalized tips.
Exactly. Feedback from someone experienced can highlight subtle habits you might not notice on your own.
Well, another tip is to engage in spontaneous conversation exercises during breaks at work.
Even casual conversations with colleagues can serve as effective practice for speaking naturally.
By the way, try to focus on conveying your main ideas rather than worrying about every little detail.
Right, this shift in focus can help you speak more fluidly and keep your audience engaged.
Also, practice breathing techniques to maintain a calm and steady speaking rhythm.
Exactly. Controlled breathing can reduce anxiety and help you think more clearly during conversations.
Applying these practical tips consistently will gradually build your natural speaking abilities.
Right, and remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Keep practicing, and you'll see great results.
Well, in addition, try to vary your speaking topics daily to expand your vocabulary and comfort zone.
Exactly. Discussing different business scenarios can prepare you for unexpected questions and diverse conversation styles.
Consider joining webinars or virtual conferences to hear various speakers and mimic their natural delivery.
Observing experts in action can provide insights into effective pacing and tone modulation.
By the way, maintain a journal of new phrases and idioms you encounter in these sessions for review later.
Right, revisiting these notes regularly reinforces your learning and encourages you to use them in real conversations.
Well, also set aside time each week to practice improvisation exercises with a study group or partner.
Spontaneous speaking exercises help break the habit of over-preparation and enhance your quick thinking.
Exactly. And try to simulate real business meetings by discussing case studies and role-playing scenarios.
Right, combining these practical tips will gradually transform your communication skills and boost your business confidence.
All right, let's begin our English lesson by exploring some useful words and idioms from today's episode.
Exactly. We'll cover 5 terms that can enhance your business communication skills and help you speak more naturally.
Our first word is overthinking. It refers to thinking too much about details, often hindering your natural flow.
When you overthink, you spend extra time planning and might miss the spontaneity needed in conversations.
For example, saying, "I'm overthinking this pitch," means you are worrying too much about perfecting every word.
Right, so avoid overthinking by trusting your instincts and focusing on clear communication.
Next, let's discuss the word spontaneous. It describes actions done naturally, without excessive planning.
Exactly. Speaking spontaneously means expressing your ideas freely and promptly, which is valued in business settings.
A practical example is, she gave a spontaneous response during the meeting, meaning she replied naturally.
Being spontaneous helps you adapt quickly in conversations and keeps the discussion lively.
Our third term is shadowing. It's a technique where you listen and repeat a native speaker to mimic their intonation.
Right, shadowing helps improve pronunciation and fluency by letting you practice the natural rhythm of speech.
For instance, you can shadow a business presentation to learn how experts deliver their message smoothly.
This practice can significantly boost your confidence and make your speaking style more natural.
The fourth term is role-playing. It involves acting out scenarios to practice real-life conversations.
Exactly. Role-playing is great for simulating business meetings or negotiations, helping you prepare for actual situations.
A typical example is, we engaged in role-playing exercises to prepare for our client presentation, which shows active practice.
This method enables you to experiment with different responses and build your communication skills.
Finally, let's talk about the idiom, think on your feet. It means to respond quickly and effectively in unexpected situations.
Right, if someone says, she can really think on her feet, it praises her ability to handle surprises in conversation.
This idiom is especially useful in business contexts, where quick decision-making is crucial.
Mastering these terms can help you understand and participate in discussions more confidently.
To recap, we covered overthinking, spontaneous, shadowing, role-playing, and think on your feet.
Exactly. And by using these words in your daily practice, you can enhance both your speaking and listening skills.
Remember, using these terms correctly in context can also impress colleagues during meetings and presentations.
Practice by creating sentences with each term. For example, I avoid overthinking by planning briefly before speaking.
Right. And try using spontaneous in a conversation, like, her spontaneous reply made the discussion engaging.
You can also incorporate shadowing by listening to recorded talks and imitating the speaker's style.
Exactly. And for role-playing, join a study group where you can simulate different business scenarios.
When you learn to think on your feet, you'll be better prepared for unexpected questions during meetings.
Overall, these terms are not just vocabulary, but tools to help you communicate more effectively in business.
Exactly. So keep practicing these words and idioms, and soon you'll notice a significant improvement in your fluency.
Practice is key. Try to incorporate these terms in both written and spoken exercises to reinforce your learning.
Exactly. And reviewing your progress regularly will help you see how far you've come in mastering business English.
Keep practicing daily, and soon these words will become a natural part of your business vocabulary.
Remember, consistent practice makes all the difference in mastering effective communication.
So truly embrace these tools and keep pushing your limits every day. Well, that wraps up today's episode on speaking naturally without overthinking.
Exactly. We covered the importance of trusting your instincts and speaking with clarity in business settings.
We discussed how overthinking can hinder your natural flow and shared strategies to overcome it.
Our practical tips segment provided actionable advice, from mirror exercises to role-playing to boost your confidence.
And in our English lesson, we reviewed 5 key terms: overthinking, spontaneous, shadowing, role-playing, and think on your feet.
Understanding these words and using them in context can greatly enhance your business communication skills.
We hope these insights and tips will help you feel more confident and prepared in your professional interactions.
Right, remember that practice is essential, and every conversation is an opportunity to improve your skills.
Thank you for joining us on this journey to better, more natural business communication.
Exactly. We appreciate your time and encourage you to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. Stay confident and keep speaking naturally.
We believe that applying today's tips can make a real difference in your day-to-day business interactions.
When you practice speaking naturally, you not only improve your language skills, but also boost your overall confidence.
Remember, every mistake is a learning opportunity, and every conversation helps refine your communication style.
Right, consistency is key, so even on challenging days, try to engage in at least one spontaneous conversation.
We encourage you to set realistic goals, such as practicing for a few minutes each day and gradually increasing your speaking time.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Each effort brings you closer to fluent and natural communication.
Our hope is that these strategies empower you to tackle business meetings, presentations, and networking events with ease.
The skills you build today will serve you well in future professional challenges and help you stand out.
Thank you for investing your time and learning with us. Your progress is our greatest reward.
We truly appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more insights in our upcoming episodes.
Please remember to leave your feedback and suggestions, as they help us improve and tailor our content to your needs.
Stay motivated, keep practicing, and remember that every step forward is a step toward becoming a more effective communicator.
Until next time, keep speaking naturally and confidently in all your business endeavors.
Goodbye for now, and thank you once again for joining us on Business English Podcast.